Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Let's do. One day. I won't hold you back.
I'll keep this close.
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
Prepare to move out. Where do I even start with all the accounting?
Hi.
Not the busiest of my days. I suppose I'm doing a good job taking care of the shrine. Not the busiest of my days. Not the busiest of my days.
Let's light it up!
Freeze!
Let my name echo in song! Showing you threat!
Cool it! Place my hammer! I wasn't done.
Don't get frostbite.
Freeze! Another test subject. That tingle!
Thunderclap!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Going in! Time to shine! Ow! Yoo-hoo!
Take this!
That tingle! That tingle!
Let's light it up!
You're open!
Here! Bellowing thunder!
Traveler, you've come at a good time.
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia Forest seems to have become contaminated.
Contaminated? You mean a new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region. The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
This is forest business. Maybe Tainari will know something. Let's go find
keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
What happened? Tainari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so. Got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
What do we do?
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid desert. They're expensive, and I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale. Have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
Contaminated region. Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome.
We feel the same.
All right, let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the we have to move quickly. Let's go.
Our recent catch?
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasan.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed?
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently. They were mechanical parts that our caravans had to pull together, Mora, to afford. All the merchants talked it over and
I don't get it. Raising prices won't solve anything.
Mr. Forest Watcher, we asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. And we can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So, the bandit... How many people were there in total?
That crook came from the contaminated...
Nope.
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me.
What the heck? The Avidia Forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather... It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods. We were all shocked. By the time we...
I see. If we help you retrieve your...
Oh, but not only that, but you'll...
Enough! Tell me something that's
Maybe one. After our good... If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
All right. We'll go and have a word.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crab. However, the crab only seems to be in a caravan carrying a large amount. Whatever the case.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take... Didn't academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where did that thing come from? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab? This is rough.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making a mess.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it. It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
Keep some Sumera roses on hand. There will always be a use for them.
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, or the Mora you made. That would be the most efficient method, but it only goes after mechanical components.
Right. It's...
So,
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I... Oh.
Under constant external condition, here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then, well, chatting like this won't...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our...
We don't need anything in return. We'll also need to borrow...
Oh, yeah. No problem at all. If it...
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Yeah.
Much love, bro. Big likes.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the...
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay. We'll start from here. This Sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm.
The Sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed their animals.
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear something? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab that...
It looks strong.
Take this!
Dodge this!
Everybody stand back! Huh? Let the world collide!
Here!
Cool it!
Yoo-hoo!
Lightning flash!
Just try to escape this time, you naughty Hey, playing dumb won't save you.
It doesn't seem capable of... I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts. Stolen items must be returned. You came from the depths of the... If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a...
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple, programmed response upon seeing...
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated...
That's right. The contaminated region has a large, and if we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless... I've been studying this contaminated region.
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply...
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure. But our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Fasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 isn't...
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need.
Reward? You mean...
but those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Watch out for
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need. A precise dosage is required.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the... He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too... I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a... That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to...
It's nothing.
Of course I did! Are you go...
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging... I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing. Deal with problems as you yourself...
That's right! You'll do great, Kale. Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You put too much... Let's return and find...
Yeah.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd. You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated... I want to see what happened there. What caused the event?
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit very... From the looks...
You're saying the
I can't confirm that right now, but I think... Let's take another look.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly.
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley lines. Some animals have keen
leaky ley...
Like how plants have climate, temperature... This equilibrium. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However...
Then why are we...
I'm not sure why you are. But he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the investigation. Environment. No wind. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It can...
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would act... The purificate... If we want to permanently erect... That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification.
Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
What is Dreamwalk?
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Let my name echo in song!
This world will be frozen in time.
Yeah!
I'm going in! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move. I'll patch you.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and... Do you know what's inside the forest? It's... I just came here to pay... I gotta get out of here. Be careful. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared... So, you think you did a good job and...
It's so hard to understand.
Alright. Regardless, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he... And also, how do you feel about...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited... Help others to get parts. That's probably It's getting late. Let's set up camp for the night. Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's...
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious...
You're not wrong. But the rainforests are very... For the next task.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. That's right. You can use... Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside...
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this, and give a cumulative reward at a later... That is one reason.
looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the it's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so, poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This feels like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry, they're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell, my suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years. Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontamod for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which module, in their pursuit to discover that the irony is that the researchers... I am interested in the topic of mechanical life. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. So to me, all life is not an expendable... Once you start placing yourself... Really? Well... Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Really? You're not mad? Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent, and you two...
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right, let's meet back here later. All right, it's about time to head out. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. Try to conserve as much. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Let's light it up! Lightning flash!
Shower me with...
Cool it! Take this! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let my name echo in song!
Lightning flash!
Strike a pop!
Yeah! Thunderclap!
Freeze!
Take this!
Let the world come alive!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Let's light it up!
Dodge this!
I'm going in!
Shower me with... Time to shine! It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also strong. Ready yourselves?
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They make this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
This one will be frozen in time.
Lightning flash! Following thunder!
Can't see? I hear everything!
Yoo-hoo!
Here!
What is this?
Leyline energy. This device. It's extracting. Who in the world would do?
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Oh, Paimon, see.
Standing here is equivalent to take Paimon and get out of here.
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the... We're staying! We can...
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are... Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room, the file room will definitely give us some clues.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hide.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too...
Tape?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that... However...
Come on, what?
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossil... Oh? You're also quite happy. Yes, I thought... Listen up, Kakata. I'll use mechanical inspiration when you can understand... It's fine.
Karkata is the and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the academia?
I remember now.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing.
He is, but
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always that isn't important. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look! A date is written.
That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the game. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could... Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just... Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a Never mind. I should probably...
After Abatui left the Academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on research.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person.
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial number... The writing is sloppy. There's also an
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking, in my recent when you're low on... That is it. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. Conducting research on mechanical life form. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But you are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. Karkata. Yes, it is what it is. This is new. If I place another... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata! Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off! Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. In the end, it's... I'm sorry, Karkata.
I see. So, after Abatui's unexpected death, the...
Paimon understands. Then, why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar, perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak, and yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
Lightning flash!
More of this transparent flooring. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Can't.
Let's light it up!
Dodge this! Here!
And Shroud!
Let's light it up! Strike a pop!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Lightning flash!
Let the world collide!
Yeah.
One with the forest.
Adventure time!
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Take this!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
And Shroud, I hear everything.
Time to shine!
Let's nip that in the bud. This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should... Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to... Oh, but I...
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is... unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair it.
Yes. But who knows how this thought came to... If it really is as we've predicted...
Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tighnari said...
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's truly I'm gonna go confirm that let them... be... The leyline extractor has ceased operations. Traces of leyline energy are still in the atmosphere. But moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of... According to the Academia, research materials related to
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the... Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well. Also, it'll take some time. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. Oh, and...
All right. Then... Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a leyline effluence deep in the
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess leyline... This is the stipulate...
Is Karkata going to be sent back to... It's already damaged, but... Oh, then how about we find Tighnari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tighnari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. Well, alright then, we'll find time...
Ad Astra Abbot... Ad Astra... Thank you for
How are you feeling? We should go find Tighnari. How do you think we should ask him?
Keep your voice down. The Lilac Daphne. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particularly potent.
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low.
You didn't...
Why would I do that?
But Paimon...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. What I meant was, anyway, the first thing I'm not